Hi Libra, this is your November 2021 general reading. You can check your sun, moon, or your rising sign, and maybe even your Venus. And let's just jump right in here. I'm going to do the Celtic cross spread. So, what messages do we have for Libra for the month of November 2021? Okay. All right. This is awesome. You got the Queen of Pentacles. This is a stable person. Does say materialistic, but whatever. Generous, practical, gracious. The ability to make anything more beautiful, a love of family and home, be practical about how you proceed, a love of art and beauty, a sensible approach. Well, gosh, she sounds like a Libra. Even though that's a pentacle sign. Okay, now what is crossing her? Okay, well, it looks like there's the end of a situation. I mean, here's the Ten of Swords. You know, this says an end of a situation that brings relief or happiness. Relief or sadness or both. But I almost feel like I get a sense of relief. This is an opportunity for a new beginning, a weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction. I mean, you can have all kinds of addictions. It doesn't even have to be drugs. I mean, it could be smoking, drinking, people. People are addictive too. A melodramatic reaction. I mean, you could be walking away from something. But it's interesting. I think that you could be walking away from either someone who is a earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I mean, you could be walking away from this person. You could be having an end of a situation, but I don't know. I kind of see it two ways. You could be leaving someone who is an earth sign. Or I mean, you could be even walking away to be this Queen of Pentacles. But we will see. Let's clarify. All right. So you have the 10 of Cups here. This is like your subconscious, deep down inside. I'm getting that you're kind of walking away for this happiness. Whatever this is, you have two tens here, right? So there is an ending. You could be leaving an earth sign. You could be walking away from this person to find your happiness. Okay. Your past, you have the Two of Cups here. I mean, there is love. I mean, there's love. There's a happy family. Okay. Current situation. The dreamer you are walking away towards something new. You and happiness, you're not going to put up with nothing. You're walking away. Your future, Taurus. Interesting. There is a lot of earth energy in here. A lot of Taurus. You have water. But I'm not getting it's a water person. I'm kind of getting you could be dealing with. You could actually be walking away from something and going towards a Taurus. But you also could be walking away from something and deciding to spend more time with yourself, like with a spiritual minded community. I mean, you could go to church. You could just be a spiritual person. You could belong to a community of like-minded people. Huh, interesting. Okay. You and your energy, you have the Three of Cups. It's like you kind of want to let loose a little bit, but this is also joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, graduation, time for gratitude, close communities of like-minded people. That could be what exactly you're doing, just looking for people like you, Libra, who think like you. This is taking quite the turn. Okay. Your environment. I'm getting that you could have little kids. You can have a boy and a girl, but I'm also kind of getting that maybe somebody from your past is coming back. You could also be walking away, going home. Romanticizing how things used to be. This could also be you just revisiting old dreams, plans, plans you had in the past. This is definitely you starting new, starting over. You know, I'm also getting that this could be you maybe even starting new in a relationship. Like you guys deciding, oh, you could be going back to somebody from the past where you're just like, hey, let's try this again. Maybe you're older, maybe you're wiser, maybe you both have grown as people. Interesting. Your hopes and your fears. I think this is a good one for hopes and fears. This is a magician. This is being able to manifest what you want. Outcome. Awakening. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but this is also you, quite possibly, changing the way you look at a whole situation. Oh my God, this is actually a spiritual journey right here that this guy is on. Even though maybe he's not moving or going anywhere, he is on a spiritual journey. In his mind, this is pausing for reflection and insight, an awakening where you see things with a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness. I think you might be walking away from people who do not embrace who you are. You could be a very spiritual person, and then you have people in your life who are just like, oh, that's crazy. You could be very psychic. I've noticed that a lot of tarot readers on YouTube are Libras. I'm a Libra. Libra's a very psychic sign. I find that to be very interesting. I mean, you could be a Libra with Pisces in your chart. But look, spirituality. Spirituality, wise counselor, the Hierophant, the dreamer. Walking towards something new. My God, there's so many angels. I just love this deck. Let me clarify, though. I really want to know, who is this Queen of Pentacles? Oh my God, I got somebody's walking away from money. Making money not a priority in your life. Maybe where it was before, maybe materialism was what you were into. Maybe it isn't anymore. Maybe it's the spiritual conquest. Maybe that's what you're going towards. Oh my God. I just thought of this. I don't know if you've ever watched a movie called Harold and Maude. It's a great movie from the 70s, 60s, 70s, something like that. Harold is this rich kid, and his mom wants him to get married or whatever. And he could care less about the money and what his mom wants him to do. She wants him to get married, so he keeps trying to hook him up with all these women, and he's not interested in. But he meets this much older woman named Maud, and she's unique and she's different, and their personalities are just, they meld. They're like two different kinds of people, but they just work together. And he decides that he's just going to go for what makes him happy, regardless of what other people think. If you've never seen it, it's called Harold and Maude. You'd like the movie. It's really good. Okay. Let me clarify this Queen of Pentacles. This wants to come out. Interesting. Another pentacle. Yes. This is being successful. So yeah, maybe in the past, that was just what you were focused on, was just your money, being successful, and now, and having things, material things. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You can absolutely you could be spiritual and have stuff. But your stuff, it can come and go, But your spirituality, I mean, you take that with you even when you pass on to the other side. I do believe that this is a very spiritual message for some Libras out there, where you guys are just saying, hey, you know what? I'm looking at the world a lot different. All right. Let's clarify this dreamer card. What is it that Libra is walking towards? What are you walking towards? Oh my God, growth, the Empress, maybe even having a child. But this is growth. You could even be walking towards a Taurus, because this is this is the Libra Taurus card. Clarify this Empress. Could be, you could be having a baby. This could be walking towards your dreams. This is abundance and prosperity. Even if you walk away from the money, whatever it is that you figure out, If you walk away from the material things, you're still going to get them back because no matter what, you're going to be abundant and prosperous no matter what you do. I think this is just so awesome. I think it's just an awesome read. Clarify the Empress. So, yeah, because you're kind of walking away from some heartbreak. You have the Three of Swords here. But this is letting go of the past. There's something in the past that you might need to let go of. And because I do see past energy here. When you let go and you kind of start focusing on yourself, there's definitely this transition that you need to make. All right, clarify the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups. Yeah, you're juggling. Yes, juggling. Okay, you feel like you have to juggle your material life with your spiritual life. Like you have to pick one. You don't really have to do that. You can incorporate the two. That's okay. What is this awakening? I'm just going to pull one more card for the outcome, and then I will let you go. You got the Queen of Pentacles. This is you working towards your dreams, making them come true. This is your need to balance your career and your personal life. That's what I'm talking about right now. Balance your career and your personal life. You might be spending way too much time working to where you're neglecting your spiritual. You could be neglecting your family, but mainly just neglecting yourself on the spiritual level. Okay. All right. I'm not going to go any further. I want to make this short and sweet. So yeah, figure out what makes you happy. Work on your spiritual. Find your balance. All right, Libra, and you have a great rest of your November.